Dear Journal, I am fucking delusional. Yep, I said it. I am delusional. No, I think I have good reason to believe it. And if I'm being honest, I think it's very much necessary to be a little delulu sometimes. But in my case, I think I'm full blown delusional. But it's a good thing because the goals that I intend to accomplish, a little delusion is the only way I will achieve it. So, ever since I was a little girl, I can remember standing in a mirror telling myself that I'm going to become a millionaire. Now, granted, I grew up on a small island in the Caribbean. The village that I grew up in, nobody was rich. The family that I grew up in, I wouldn't want to say that we were poor because looking back now, I can definitely see that we were a lot better than other people. But we had a pit latrine. Like, if you don't know what that is, that's an outside toilet. We did number ones and number twos outside. We took our shower outside, detached from the house, not no luxury eco resort type shit. Like outside. Now, I don't know what it was that was placed on my spirit that just had me speaking those words before I even had any inclination of what that could possibly look like. But I think from a very young age, growing up with my grandparents and being the only child around, I have other siblings, like I mentioned, but they did not live with my grandparents and I. And so growing up, I always knew, or I should say I always felt, that there has to be a better way. Our life did not have to be this hard. And so I always said that I was going to become a millionaire. Now at 30 years old, I am nowhere close to becoming a millionaire. But you would think that would rain on my parade, the fact that reality hit me at 30. But no, it hasn't. I still wake up in the morning and I tell the Lord, thank you for waking me up today. And it's another day that I'm going to be closer to becoming a millionaire. Now, why do I want to become a millionaire in the first place? It's not just to say I am a millionaire or to probably flaunt the perks of being a millionaire, because I've worked in the financial industry, and can we be very, very honest? $1 million is not a lot of money. Now, for somebody who ain't got it, the thoughts about 7 zeros sounds like a lot. But for somebody who has actually seen $1 million, even if it's not in my bank account, it's not a lot of money. And the moment you spend the first dollar out of that, you're not a millionaire anymore. But I think for me, I have learned so much along this journey. It was definitely trial and error. And I think right now, I'm in the foundational stages where I'm putting pen to paper and actually taking the steps to becoming just that. Now, for me, becoming a millionaire, or should I say becoming financially independent, financially free, is more than just a perk. It's more than just an accomplishment. To me, it's breaking a generational curse, because from the stories that my grandparents told me, neither one of them has ever experienced wealth. They have always lived paycheck to paycheck. They have always had to sacrifice. They never thought or even had the desire, I would say, to dream big, to dream out of the box, to set goals. And then I come along and I see the world completely different. And I'll tell you a story about what happened just this past December. I was having a conversation with my mom, and here comes my delusion. I turned to her and I said, "Mom, you know I'm going to take you to Paris in the near future, and we're actually going to go on a European tour." She looked at me and she said, "How?" And I was like, "What do you mean how? We're going to take a plane and we're going to go to Paris." And she said to me, "I don't believe that. Nobody I know has ever been to Paris. How would I be able to make that possible?" And I looked at her and I said, "Mom, I'm gonna make it possible. We're going to go to Paris." And after she left, it really just put things into perspective for me, that even my mom is not able to dream as big, because she does not even know where to start to make something like this possible. And so I just feel like I have to keep this level of delusion alive and continue to tell myself that I'm going to accomplish these goals. I'm going to become a millionaire. I'm going to travel the world with my family. And I'm putting it out there almost as if I'm manifesting it. And I'm believing it because I want my children and my children's children to be able to dream big, bigger than me. And that's really why I want to become a millionaire. And between me and you, Journal, it's definitely going to happen.